Hello, welcome back to 999. Um, yeah, I had about a minute or two to think about this. I have no thoughts. I'm just going to keep listening to what Snake has to say, and then I'll see if I come up with anything.
That was the girl who died.
Junpei felt as if he had been punched in the stomach. His vision went blurry, and his head felt light.
Akane Kurashiki died 9 years ago? Then, who is Chun? No. No. That's impossible. It can't be true.
I mean, it didn't necessarily say that it was the same last name, but yeah, that's the implication, I feel.
Akane isn't that uncommon of a
Yeah.
name. If Snake had known her last name, that's a different matter entirely. So they share a name. A lot of other people do too. It doesn't mean anything. It was someone else. Of course it was. It has to be.
Junpei shook his head hard and pulled himself back to reality.
Is something wrong, Junpei? Your breathing sounds strange.
Then Snake had noticed. Junpei cleared his throat and tried to act calm.
No, it's nothing. I'm fine. Let's get back down there, all right?
Snake raised an eyebrow but said nothing. He headed down the stairs, Junpei bringing up the rear.
I couldn't do it. Why didn't I ask? What's her last name? I just couldn't get the words to come out.
With every step he took, the cold, hard sound of feet against metal dug at his heart. I don't know why I emphasized feet there. I think it's because I just remembered that Snake has no shoes on, so he has his, bare dogs on this carpet right now. It's probably all dusty and nasty, stepping all up in the dust. Okay, I completely forgot what we were doing before. Item? Anything? Okay, well, Sheldrake 5. This is it. This is what the thing was pointing towards. Sorry, I advanced the text again without reading it. But didn't it say 5 at the end of the shadow picture? Yes, I think we need to find the 5th volume. Well, would you look at that? There's a big red button behind this book. I guess we should press this button. Okay. It's been pressed. Oh, of course it would do that. I mean, I know those books would have been, like, tumbling off and crap. You cannot convince me otherwise. What was that sound? It sounded like something really big was moving. It came from the top floor. Alright, let's go check it out. Okay. Okay, what is this? Alright, that says... 13, 14, 10, 13. Okay, what? This looks like an output monitor. I bet the letters you type on the keyboard will show up here. It's a keyboard for the numbers, and there's 4 Roman numerals above. It's gotta be a hint of some sort. Okay. 13, 14, 10, 13. Yes. Do you think we just need to put the numbers on the wall on the keyboard? No, you can't. The keyboard doesn't have any... This is gonna be that crap. That hexadecimal crap that I hate and fills me with rage. Let me look real quick. Because I do have the whole alphabet written with this, because I apparently had issues counting. So, 13 is D. 14 is E. 10 is A. Does that say dead? That says dead. That's crazy. The keyboard doesn't have any number keys. You can't type in stuff like 3 or 4. Then that means... Okay. Well, I bet you gotta type something on the keyboard. Yeah, but you can only enter letters. And it looks like you can only enter 4 letters. Let's see how it works. You seem to hit enter once you type in the letters. And you can erase what you typed with clear. Okay, I get the basic operations. Let's give it a shot. Okay, already figured out my answer. Enter. That's clearly the spacebar, but whatever. Yay! You did it, Junpei! It's unlocked now! Good job, Junpei. Mother, don't get too excited. The password was dead, remember? This makes me think whatever's waiting for us isn't good. So what? Jeez, you're such an old lady. We can't be worried about stuff like that. I mean, come on. We got it unlocked, didn't we? Let's go. Hurry up. Okay. It's a thick metal door. There's a handle in the middle of it. Oh, I was trying to click the handle. Alright, handle. It's time we got this over with. Okay. Damn it. I can't get it open. This thing won't even budge. What? Why not? We put in the password. What else do we have to do? Then that means it's the other door. Okay. Alright, let's get this thing open. Oh, there it goes. You found it. Okay. The door opened, and Junpei and the others leapt through it.
Alright, this is the next.
Just as Seven was about to finish the sentence, her attention was drawn to the clang of metal and metal ringing out behind them. I was about to say, does that other door connect to the incinerator from the other 9 door? Because if so, that's a bit scary.
Oh, the door!
Oh, or is it just the door shut behind them? They spun around. The door they just come through had slammed shut.
Did that just close on its own?
Don't tell me we can't go back.
Oh, I'm guessing actually, we're still looking for the Neptune card, so we probably have to get that, and then we can do like a loop around, because this game loves doing loops around.
I don't know. Let's see.
Junpei grabbed hold of it with both hands and pulled with all his strength.
Damn it. It looks like it locks automatically.
Is there any other way out?
Well, there's another door over on the right. There's a card reader next to it. It's got a red light on it, though, so I'm pretty sure it's locked, too.
But there is a card reader, right?
Yeah.
Then perhaps if we find a key card, we could open the door and leave?
Well, yeah, that might work, but...
There's just eyeballs
Hey,
everywhere.
wait a minute. Are you saying we're gonna have to search through this room for one little card?
Oh, man.
I mean, we're just in a massive library looking at all the books. So, they took a second look at the room they found themselves in. It was filled with piles upon piles of all manner of things. The only word that could describe it was chaotic. It was like a tornado had passed through, following by a giant who had picked up and shaken the entire room a few times. Is this like all set up for the game? 'Cause I saw like some familiar stuff, like the mannequin heads and all these like reds and deads and parts and crap.
Looks that way.
Junpei's heart fell.
No way.
Is this like some sort of
For
workshop?
real?
Clover and Seven looked as though they were about to cry. I don't even know why I was about to say Clover and June. There's no, oh, I think I just saw Junpei at the top.
Well, we can sit down and wait to die, if that's what you prefer. I rather doubt that, however. So it would be wise to start looking. We haven't much time. Let's find that key card. Oh, and the Neptune key as well. We won't be able to get through the hallway without it. All right then, let's begin.
I like how he's become like the captain of our party or something. Always taking the lead. Okay, it's time to seek a way out, y'all. Study. Okay. Interesting. Okay. So, how do I look at the map again? I'm just pressing random crap right now. That's not what I meant to do. Map. No, I don't want to save. Oh, that scared me. Map? Map. Okay. There are piles of crap everywhere. Wow, it's just like my room. Man, this place is a mess. It's so messy, I don't know where to start. Some of this crap looks familiar. A lot of these are parts of the puzzles we solved in the other rooms. If that's true, then this room could be Zero's laboratory. Perhaps Zero would shut himself in this room to devise the machines and puzzles he'd need to see his plan come to fruition. No comment there? Just a pile of junk, there's nothing useful here. Okay, well, I'm glad I don't have to search every item individually. What on earth? Okay, so it's looking like, does that go to, what? Alright. South. West. Southeast. Northeast. East. North. East. Oh, I didn't look at it. Hey, Junpei, isn't this a nautical table? Yeah, I feel like I've seen this before. Nice. Okay. Look, Junpei, the rose on here looks like Elvis's face. I don't see it. Ah, yeah. How exciting. There's some old computer monitors on this desk. You don't see CRT monitors that much anymore. I think these fans are for ventilation. They're probably there to circulate air. I mean, yeah, that's typically what fans are for. Okay, what is this thing? I guess I can't look at that. Alright. What is that? Oh my god, what the... There's a control panel in front of the big screen here. Wonder if any of these buttons do anything. I already hate everything. I don't want to do this. What is this? There's something on the screen now. What's this? There's 15 cells here. I hate everything. With numbers and letters in them. Let me see that. Ah, I see. So whenever you touch a cell, the ones next to it turn on or off. You just gotta use that to make the all cells on the right and the bottom green. Hey Junpei, I found this piece of paper under that thing. You wanna take a look at it? Do you think this might have something to do with the puzzle? It's a piece of paper Clover gave me. There are a bunch of numbers and letters connected by equal signs on it. Just like she said, this is probably related to the puzzle on the screen somehow. Just kill me now. Thanks, Clover. This really helps. Alright, let's go back and try again. Anyway, it looks like I just need to make all the cells all green. What? I feel like there is a legitimate way to solve this, but if there is, I do not know it. Okay. Reset? Oh, hold on. Is it literally just one of these? Okay. Crap. I'm getting there. Hold on. Okay, if I don't have to actually do any math, I'm gonna be a happy camper. So, it looks like this one's a little weird up here. Never mind, I lied. I know how to do these puzzles. I say that, and then proceed to not do anything correctly. Yes! No! What the heck? Hint? You even comprehend my disappointment right now? I feel like you don't. Is there a way I can cheat? This is a lot harder than I expected. Well, according to the chart Clover gave me, I just need to plug in a number for each letter. Oh, I hate everything. It's always D, it's always 1, it's always 9. So, let me look. I'm gonna write some notes. I hate everything. Okay, so I wrote down what the translation of these numbers. So it's basically 13, 6, 4, 1, 15, 5, 9, 11, 12. So, these two I want to be on. Because this was, the A's are 10, and the L's are 21. So, basically, for this, L, to get 21, I would need all three of these on. But, okay, so now that would turn on. And for this A, I would need this one on. So, hold on. Okay, great. I'm really happy to see this. No. No. Okay. What the crap? Okay, so I would need this one off. These on. This on. Hold on. Oh my god. Okay. So I know which numbers I need. Actually, let me quickly circle which ones I need. So, So, no 11. No 13. Alright. 6 and 4. That's 9 and 1. It's 21. 12. 4. 16. Yep. Okay, so I need to have all but the one in the top right and the bottom center lit. Okay, this puzzle is not as hard as I expected because I don't have to do math. Complicated. Alright. Alright, let me... Okay. Alright. That's correct, and... that's not correct. No. Oh my god, I just need... I don't know what I need. Help me! Oh my god. Okay. So close. I just need this one. And this one off. And this one on. Oh my gosh. Alright, well I know what to do, so I'm just gonna skip until I get it. Okay, I got it. That took... I don't want to tell you how long that took. It actually wasn't as long as I expected it would, so I feel kind of silly, cutting, but, you know, it was like one of those things where I'm just relieved that I didn't have to do actual math, or at least more than I thought. You did it, Junpei. I feel pretty good about that. You're so smart. You seem to have done an excellent job and solved the puzzle. Just what I would have expected of you, Junpei. I'm choking again. Hey, come on, you're embarrassing me. Whoa, don't get cocky, kid. We don't got time for that. Look at this. Check out the right edge of the control panel. The lid slid open and something came out. Oh, congratulations. What the? Cross emblem. Okay, well, while I was doing my notes, a bunch of crap fell on my desk. Let me quickly move stuff around. There's my 3DS. What the? Ah! My mouse fell. And I caught it between my thighs. Sorry, this is just like a whole mess. This whole playthrough is a mess. Why would anyone even be watching it? Unless I'm like, you're one of the people I force at gunpoint to, basically. Okay. I think I fixed stuff. So, let me search this cross emblem thing. A metal plate shaped like a shield. There's a cross engraved on it. Well, that is helpful. Not. Oh my goodness gracious. Check this out. Where's... Oh, never mind. Don't check this out. So, this monitor is part of this machine. It's really dim though. It's got a map of the world on it, but I can barely see it. Okay. It's a sliding panel, just like the last one. I wonder if there's a plate with an emblem engraved on it here. Okay. Junpei, there's a wheel over here. Oh, that should work like the steering wheel. Sterling? No, I'm too poor for that. Stealing? That might solve my memory problems, but I'd rather not. Oh, right. You were in the chart room, weren't you? There's a puzzle like this in the wheelhouse. I can figure out how this one works just by looking at that compass. I figured this thing will work just like that other one. The other one? The important part is this nautical table we just found. I just have to match up the directions on the compass with the lines on the nautical table. I used the steering wheel in the wheelhouse, but this time I think I'm gonna use the wheel attached to the side here. Okay then, show me. Now! Okay, demanding. Of course. Maybe I'll run through the instructions. Alright. Oh my god. Do you remember this? This wheel screwed me up so much I called it the Wheel of Misfortune. Alright, let me look at this again. So... southwest, southeast, northeast, east, northeast. Alright. Let me write this down real quick. Southwest, southeast, northeast, east, northeast. Okay. Joy, 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 joy. I love this so much. What the? Well, I hate that. Alright, southwest. Then to southeast. Okay. And then northeast, and then east. Oh my god. Apparently I don't know any directions at all. East, north, east. Okay, got it. First try, too. Yeah, you did it, Junpei. Good boy. Who's a good boy? Okay, moving on from that. Ah, knock it off. Hey, we don't have time for screwing around right now. Check out the right side of the monitor. It just kind of slid open and something came out. Oh, yeah. I heard a noise too. You know that big box in the hall by the exit? I think it made a noise. Like something unlocking, you know? Noise, huh? What? A big box in the hall by the exit. What? Some kind of huge... What? Yeah, I'm trying to get this thing. Alright, helm emblem. Alright. Oh my god. What the? I'm gonna have to get more of these things. The keyboard. Let's just type a few keys, see if we can make this thing up. Damn. No dice. What about this? 3 monitors are here. The power's on, but there's nothing on any of the screens. I'm gonna try and slow down and read properly now that I know I'm gonna be here forever anyway. It's so small. Yeah, I've heard that before. I wonder what it is. I got no idea. Okay. Mouse, something happens when I mess with it though. Can I put my stuff in there? Oh. Whoa? Whoa, now we got something on the monitors at least. What's that? Looks like some kind of puzzle. Every time I see numbers in this game, I'm just filled with dread at this point. That's like 90% of the game. I wonder if these are the rules. Here, I'll read them to you. When you touch a numbered area, that area will be selected. It will turn blue to indicate this. I don't know why I read purple. Touching a numbered ball after selecting an area will cause the ball to be moved to that area. Okay. However, you cannot move the red balls. You can only move 3 to 5 balls into a single area. Oh, is this like a simulation of the thing? Press the check button once you have moved all of the balls, except for the red ones, which you cannot move. The digital root of the balls in an area— every time I say balls, I'm like giggling to myself. The digital root of the balls in an area must match the number for that area. That's it. Okay. I still don't really get it. Whatever, like they said, practice makes prefix. What? Prefix. Let's give it a shot. What you mean, practice makes perfect? Hey, let's see you solve the next one. Then you can make fun of me. Okay. So, 6 would be... I would need 15. So let me try 5. That was not 5. 7, 5. That makes 12. And then 3. And then 3, I would need 12. So 6, 4. That makes 10. And 2. Check. There are numbers left! I didn't realize. I can't move the red ball. You cannot use this number. Okay. I'm so hungry. I'm so full. I mean, I'm not full, I'm empty. But I ate so much today. I've been like big and hungry all the time lately. Math. Okay, so other ways I can do this is I can get to 21, which I feel like will be the more likely option. So let me add all these numbers together. Calculator. I can't pull up my calculator, so I'm gonna, in the game, so I'm gonna use the one on my phone. And that's not considered cheating, using a calculator on my phone. Okay, so 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6 plus 7 plus 8. That's 36. So minus 21. And you do indeed get 15. So I'm looking for groups of 15 and 21. 15? 21. Okay. So the big numbers, let me try, let me think. I'm just gonna start adding random crap together. So, let's see, 8 plus 7 plus 6. That would make 21. Let me see if that works. 8, 7, 6. And then I'm just gonna add all the rest of these to here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Check. Okay, this is it, right? But nothing's happening. There are still 3 more indentations left empty. I imagine something will happen when they're all filled. Doesn't that seem likely? Okay. Where's my other one? Right? Do I have to do another one of these puzzles? Hey, Junpei, something just showed up on the screen. Alright. More red balls, I can't move. No. Okay. Okay. A picture is worth 1,000 words. Let's give it a shot. Is this like, a character trait that he has? Where he can't remember, like, sayings correctly? Because I've seen it a lot recently, I've noticed. Isn't that a picture's worth 1,000 words? Hey, shut it. At least I'm trying, alright? Okay. So, now let me add up the total of these numbers. 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6 plus 7 plus 8. That makes 35. So, 11 and 17. Let me see. Minus 17. No, that would be 18. Okay. So, another... That would be 10. 10 minus 10. And 25. Yep, 10 and 25. That's what I need. Man, I feel like I'm back in math class. 10, 25. So, let me see. What are some big numbers I can add to get 25? Let me try, 8 plus 7 plus 6, alright, plus 4. That's 25. And let me add those in, and then I'll just add the remaining. 8, 7, 6, 4, and 2, 3, and 5. Yeah, that's it! Nice! Woo! Man, after math has beaten my butt so many times in this game, I feel like I'm finally getting some redemption. That's awesome, Junpei. There's only 2 left now. You can do it. Honestly, I feel pretty good playing this game, because ever since I graduated, I've not been, like, working or anything, so, I feel like these games help me keep my brain going. But I don't have any more of those cross things, so I can't mess with that anymore for now. Alright. Oh my god, what is this now? Whoa! Well, we've got something on the screen, at least. Huh? What is this? Oh, wait a minute. I saw something like this when I figured out that Morse code puzzle back in the communications office. Morse code. Yeah, the dots on here look like bits for Morse code. There's 2 dots on the first line, 4 on the second, and 1 on the last. Ah, I'm afraid I don't understand. Oh, perhaps you should give it a shot anyway. Alright, I'll try. Before I do that, though, maybe I ought to run through the instructions. If I just tap the button, I'll enter a dit. If I hold the button down, I'll enter a dot. Once we enter a number, it'll automatically determine if it's the correct answer or not. Alright, let's do this. Okay, let me look at the screen again. No, I don't want to give it another shot. I'm trying to see the screen. Okay, I guess there is no screen for me to do. I might be missing some clue somewhere else. Okay. Alright, well, they're not gonna give me any hints. Okay. So I'm gonna leave that be for now. Hopefully I will find something somewhere else. Okay. What is this thing? Okay. There are some pieces of red paper on the middle shelf of the cabinet. Okay. Looks like I've got 3 sheets of this stuff. Alright, let me see. Should go to Alice. Okay, new system chart. I don't even know what's new. Let me just look at all these, so next time it says there's something new, I'll know. Study nautical table. Alright, well I already got that. Morse code chart. What the? Do I have to type in, let me check something. Okay. It's so weird. Alright, let me look again at how many, things I can input, and then I'll try and puzzle it out from there. It was this thing here. Okay. So... Yes. I'm just checking this. Alright. Oh my god, suddenly there is everything here. Alright, so let me just put in things. So... That's a 2 symbol word. So let me put in 2. And then I will see what numbers have 2. And I think this next one was 4, and the next one is 1. So, this could be E, or, let me see. It's E or T. Alright, 4. Well, that's a lot, so let me see 2. 2 simple ones. Alright. It could be M, N, and, or A or I. Alright. And for 4, it could be B, C, F, B, C, F, H. I wrote a 4. I don't even know how I did that. B, C, F, H. That's all on that page. J, L, oh crap, hold on. I think I have my 2 and 4, label mixed up. So I'm going to quickly, fix that. M-N-A-I. There. M-N-M-A-I. Fix that. And now I think it was B-C-H-F. B-C-H-F. And now on the screen it could be J-L-P-Q. V, X, Y, or Z. Alright, so let me see. Interesting. I'm still not entirely sure. Let me think. What are words I can make with this? I'm guessing the E is at the end, because there are a lot of, consonants, I believe, are the ones that aren't, vowels, that would be in the middle. And it would be a bit, I mean, it could say act. Let me try act. A. Alright, C is... And... Oh, I did it wrong, hold on. And T is... Alright, that's not it. So it's not act. Could it be ace? Oh man. Oops. I'm trying to... Okay. I'm so sorry. I have like a holding problem or something. Alright, it's not ace. Is it axe? I'm just going through the motions here, man. I feel like this is incorrect because I think they spelled it with only A and X before. Alright, it was it could ice? Is it ice? Oh my god. That'd be crazy. Because they're talking about ice constantly. They really want you to know about ice. Okay. I'm not entirely sure. I'm not trying to. What is this? Okay, well, I'm gonna look for more clues for that first. Lots of crap everywhere. This is a pretty impressive mess. If we try and search every one of these, we're gonna be at it till the cows... Oh. Sorry. Wow, 7, your voice got so high. Well, that doesn't seem too bad. We won't have to go bring them in ourselves, then. Don't you get smart with me, kid. How about we deal with this area later, okay, guys? Maybe we should try something more promising. Like what? Lock. Wow. Okay, no, I was thinking maybe that's the answer. What are these monitors about? Shows rooms on the ship. Can I look at each one? No. I'm so confused right now. Anything else in there? No? What about here? Alright. A weird circle and a waffle pattern. Is there any synonym for a weird circle I can think of? Waffle pattern? Man, I'm confused. Ventilation fans. What's all this stuff on the floor? Anything? This is the same. What about over here? Oh my god, what is that? The metal shutter looks pretty sturdy. It's framed with black and yellow warning stripes. Alright, let's open it. All ice. That is pretty damn creepy. There's a coffin in there. Coffin. A coffin. Oh man, does Seven think... Yeah, he's all pale. He's thinking the same thing I am. No way. Could this be... I'm sorry, but what's going on? It's a coffin. I wonder if there's a vampire in it. No, Snake already did that. Right, I guess Clover and Snake don't know the story. Man, I can't bring myself to tell him. Well, at any rate, let's have a look around. All ice. Oh, the two machines. Oh, holy shit. Man, this is serious. So was it ice? I put in ice, didn't I? Ah, well, let's open it, shall we? Clover, if you can give me a hand. Okay, I got it. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Ha! Yeah, nothing. No luck. It doesn't seem to be ready to open. Yeah, but it's not like it's screwed shut or something. Yes, I believe it's locked in some other way. Hey, Seven, you think you can open it up with your superhuman strength? No, why? What's wrong? I think I'll just pass on this one, okay? What the heck? Very well, we'll just have to give up on the coffin for now. Let's look around the room a little more, shall we? Alice sleeps in a small chamber, yes. Is that actually true? I literally put ice in that machine. If I had to look at that to get the clue, I'm gonna crash out. Yes. Yes. Oh my god. If I really had the answer and I just couldn't because I didn't have the answer, I'm gonna be angry because I was like thinking of all the 3 letter words I could think of. Yes, yes, yes. I know already. I get it. The other puzzle said all on both sides, so clearly it's just all. I mean ice on this one. What are the other pages for then? Just to confuse? Bro, did I put it in right? Alright, I. Okay. What? I'm so confused. That was so... I see. It seems you have solved the puzzle, Junpei. Excellent work. The answer was ice. That's all I can say. How did you know? All I had to do was listen to the sounds the machine made. After that, it was a trivial matter to decode them. Ah, yes. I believe I heard a noise from somewhere on the right of the device after you solved the puzzle. It sounded rather like something sliding open. Yes, I see it. Yes, I see it. Is that a poker chip? One more thing. I heard a sound from behind the shutter. Perhaps the coffin is unlocked now. What? Oops. Code emblem. Code emblem. Interesting. That's like a chip you would have in the casino to me. Let's look at this now. Alright, fine, I'll open it. Okay, Junpei, you can do this. It's just a box. It's just a box. Holy shit, this is a coffin. This is going to be something horrible in there, I just know it. Okay, okay. Deep breaths. Here we go. And nothing. Oh man, there's nobody in there. Shit, can't believe I was scared of something like that. What do you mean, nobody? Were you expecting someone to be in there? It's a long story. Ask Junpei about it sometime. Well, just like Seven said, there's nobody in there. There is something in there, though. Well, 2 somethings, actually. What is that? Okay. Alright, my last waffle and my, did I say my last waffle? I meant my shield thing. And the Neptune key. Looks like we've got a plate with an emblem on it, and... The Neptune key! Yes, we finally found it! Now we can get through the hallway. That's correct, Clover. We need to get out of this room first, you know? Yeah, I know. Okay, let's get the hell out of here as quickly as possible. Language, young lady. I don't have any objections to that. I don't think we'll use the Neptune key in this room. It's really important though, so I'll keep it in my pocket for now. As far as this other thing goes... Coffin emblem. Okay. Alright. Back to this crap. And some more math hours. Junpei, don't you think maybe that's the wrong emblem? See how the symbols are engraved on each of the indentations? They've got numbers in there too. Okay, well, that's just what happened to be equipped, and I guess I got the first ones automatically. Okay. Damn, this puzzle looks a lot like the last one. The rules are the same, though. Yes, yes. If you can't think of anything clever, please don't strain yourself. You might hurt something. Ah, shut up. Just give me a break, alright? I'll think of something. Okay, more of this. So, this time, we add these numbers up on my little phone calculator. 2 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6 plus 7 plus 8. So we have 32. And we have 7 and 7. So that can be... It's just 16 and 16. 2 different ways to get 16. Why did... Oh my god. Alright, so for 8, I would first need to get to 8 again. Let me think. I can't do 5 and 3. I can do 6 and 2. Let me try that. And let me try 7, 4, 5. Check. Okay, I'm just somehow, like, acing all these puzzles, man. Excellent work, Junpei. This one specific kind of math puzzle I can do in this game. You've only got one on left. I can see the light at the end of the tunnel. Oh my gosh, my words are slurring so bad. I could hear them as I was talking just then. It was so bad. Let's see what happens when I put the emblem of the coffin into this indentation. I'm like all tongue-tied. This is the 4th one. The puzzle looks a lot like the last couple. I think this is probably the last one. Once we solve this puzzle, I'm sure something will happen. Alright. Snake, don't you know that nothing ever happens? Alright, I'll solve it in no time. Okay, so right now we have, I'm guessing it'll be 17 and 18, but let me add just to be sure. 2, 4, 5, 7, 8. 26. Minus, 17? Interesting. 2, 4, 5, 7, 8. Okay, so not 17. Actually, no. Yes, 17. So I need 17 and 9. Alright. So, how do I get 9? I need at least 3. So 2 and 4. 4, 5, 6. Whoa. Okay, so, hold on. Let me try minus 18 instead. Yes, okay. So, let me get 8. I can do 2, actually. 7, no. Just, I have to have at least 3. So 2 and 4. That makes 6. I'm so confused right now. Hold on. Do I really have to have it at least 3 in each? Hold on. Let me see if I can make 18 first. Alright, I'll need 7. 5, that makes 12. And this. So, is it really just this? Do I not have to have it? Okay. Interesting, interesting. Okay. Oh, alright. Let's see. Alright, let me try 17 and 9, actually. But I'm not sure if I can. 2 and 4, that makes 6. I'm so confused right now. Can I make, 17 and 19, perhaps? Okay. 2, 4, 5, 7, 8. That's 26. 26 minus 9, that's 17. 26 minus 18, that's 8. Oh, I have to get 18. Am I stupid? Bruh. Actually, no. 17. I'm like flip-flopping back on which one's correct. Because I can't find a way to get 8 or 9 here. Is there a way to get, Oh my gosh. I feel crazy. I feel crazy! Yeah. Let's see. 17. 7? 5. Alright, that's 12. 4 and 2. Check. I'm a bit stumped here, I'm afraid. Let's see, what are other numbers that can get to the same digital root? So there's 8, there's 17, and for 9, there's 9, and there's 18. And Actually, it's more complicated than that. It can also be, 26? I don't even know. For 8, I mean. And for 9, it could be, 27. Let me try. 8 and 7, that's 15. Plus 5. Alright, 15, 20. Okay. Man, I'm puzzled. I was doing so well, too. Am I bragging out the best of me? Such spoons reading. Maybe I can read it again. Right? Touching a numbered ball after selecting an area. Yes. 3 to 5 balls. Okay. Time for more balls. Can I check on this small screen or something? Real quick. Okay. Squeak, squeak. I knew that was coming. What? Man, I'm in pain. What is this crap? Alright. Scratching my head. This is a real head scratcher. Alright, let me get back to 12 here. Wait a second. I only have 5 balls. How am I What? How am I supposed to I can't use these balls. At all. So it's literally impossible. Am I crazy? I feel extremely crazy right now. I can't move the red balls. I literally cannot solve this puzzle. Am I losing my mind right now? What? It's 4. Check. What? What did I just do? Literally, what did I just do? I literally just did random crap and then something happened. Whatever the solution to that was, I do not want to know. I do not know what it is. As always, I'm just stumbling into puzzles and stuff. Oh man, my head hurt. Underneath the keyboard? Way to go, Junpei! You answered all the questions. I don't even know how I did that. Hey, did you hear something just now? Yes, I heard that as well. From the bottom left corner of the desk, I believe. Oh, this drawer opened?
A picture.
And the drawer was a single picture. He picked it up. It was a photograph of 4 men.
What the?
Wow. Look, I know what I'm talking about. It's literally confirmed now. That's the 9th man. That's Ace. That's the guy X, and that's the captain guy. Involuntarily, Junpei's eyebrow shot up. He'd seen 3 of them before.
What the hell is this? This man with a mustache on the right. He's the same guy we found murdered in the captain's quarters. He had the 0 bracelet on his left arm. And this second man, with the glasses and a doctor's coat. He's the 9th man. The one with bracelet number 9. He died after he went into door 5. But this guy, the one in the striped suit. Oh man, that's Ace.
Yeah, I guess it is.
No doubt about it.
7 and Clover had come to peer over Junpei's shoulders.
But what does it mean? What is Ace doing in this picture? Not only Ace, the 9th man and Cap too.
As Junpei looked closer, he noticed the expression on each man's face. Their smile suggested that they were close, at least to some degree.
And they look happy, like they knew each other well. Why? How? How in the world are these 4 men connected?
Snake's voice broke into Junpei's thoughts.
You say Ace is in that picture?
Yeah, it doesn't look like it was taken recently, though. Ace, the ninth man, and Cap all look about 10 years younger.
Ah, so the ninth man and the man you found murdered in the captain's quarters are also in the picture?
Yeah.
Is there anyone else? Or are there only 3 people in the picture? I'm afraid I can't see it.
No, there's one more guy. He's got kinda long hair, he looks smart, but a little cold. He's the only one I don't recognize.
He kind of looks like, Ishikiyama from Yakuza. I say that about literally everyone who has, like, a vaguely similar hairstyle.
What's the date of the photograph?
It doesn't have one.
Did you look on the back?
The back?
Oh, this is like an Ace Attorney when they, like, refuse to flip over pieces of paper that have important clues on them.
Yes, the reverse. The other side.
Junpei flipped the picture over. There it was. To be precise, it wasn't a date, but it was certainly significant. He read it out loud so that Snake would not be left in the dark.
Praying for the success of the Nonary project. With Nijisaki, Kubota, and Musashido.
Nonary Project, Nijisaki, Kabucha, Musashido. Junpei immediately flipped the picture back over.
Then the 4 men in this picture were the organizers of the Nonary game 9 years ago.
Since Hongo wasn't mentioned, Junpei figured that could only mean he'd written the words on the back himself.
That means Ace, the ninth man, and Cap were all responsible for making it happen. But I feel like I should be more shocked about this. It's almost as if that's just how things were always supposed to be.
That their true identities did not come as a surprise was what Junpei found most surprising.
Why am I not surprised?
Because my brain is so smart and I'm transmitting information to you right now.
Ace was the one in charge of the Nonary project. But then why? Why am I so calm? It's like I already knew.
Ah, of course. I understand now.
Junpei looked over at Snake. In his own confusion, he had missed the dark look on the other man's face.
Ace was the CEO of Cradle Pharmaceuticals. He was the one who invented the game 9 years ago. He was Gentaro Hongo.
Ace is Hongo?
Even as he asked, Junpei felt as though he'd already known. Almost as if someone had whispered into his head that, yes, of course, Ace was Hongo.
I had my suspicions from the beginning. Their voices were similar. Too similar to be a coincidence. I could never forget his voice. It was the voice of the devil. I couldn't be sure, though. After all, I had no way to check. I certainly couldn't ask him. Even if I had known, however, I would never have told you. Zero made it quite clear what would have happened if I did.
Oh my gosh, I had no idea.
Huh?
I didn't know that Ace was Hongo.
Oh, yes. I suppose you wouldn't have. 9 years ago. You were in Building Q in Nevada, but Hongo was in the Gigantic with us.
I know. That's why I didn't know what Hongo looked like. But why? Why didn't you tell me? I mean, I'm your sister, right? You could have told me.
I'm sorry. I apologize for keeping this from you. But if I'd told you, Clover, you would have told everyone else. And if you did, then I would have been forced to tell them about what happened 9 years ago. I had to prevent that.
Clover and Snake's conversation wasn't of particular interest to Junpei. He still couldn't make sense out of the strange feelings of knowledge. He was trying to organize his thoughts when he heard Seven's voice.
Hey, Junpei. You think I could borrow that picture for a sec?
Is that the keycard we need to open this door? He had no reason to say no, so Junpei handed the picture over. Seven stared at the picture and began to mutter the 4 names of the project's leaders over and over to himself.
Hongo, Kubota, Nijisaki, Musashido.
His brow was furrowed and his face was flushed.
Hongo, Kubota, Nijisaki, Musashido.
Is this some sort of summoning ritual? What's going on, man? He chanted their names to himself, pacing back and forth across the floor.
Hongo, Kubota, Nijisaki, Musashido.
Seven shouldn't have known their names. After all, he hadn't been there when Junpei and Snake had spoken of them in the library. But as Junpei watched him pace, it was clear he did know them.
Hey, Seven, do you...
Shut it! Just be quiet.
His eyes were red, and Junpei could see sweat beginning to beat on his
I'm
forehead.
this close to remembering. This close.
He was sweating heavily now, but his lips were dry.
Hongo, Kubota, Nijisaki, Musashido. Cradle Pharmaceuticals. Nonary Project.
Then he stopped. Seven sat down the picture and looked at the red light near his feet. His eyes narrowed. Then suddenly his eyes went wide and he shot up straight.
Shit.
What?
What's wrong?
Holy shit, this is nuts.
What's nuts?
I remember
Remember what?
everything.
Everything?
Yeah, I remember all of it. My memory's back.
Alright, buckle in, y'all. I feel like this is gonna be a long scene. And I'm looking to stick it to the end.
I remember what happened before I got snatched.
Seven's voice was filled with excitement.
What?
Shock and excitement had frozen Junpei in place, along with Snake and Clover.
Let me tell you what happened.
Seven hastily drew a shaking hand across his mouth and began to speak.
Like Snake said, Ace is Hongo from the right. The other three are Musashido, Nijisaki, and Kubota.
Okay, from the right. Okay.
Musashido was the man with the cash. Nijisaki was Hongo's right-hand man. And Kubota developed the actual technical details of the experiments.
Okay. Realization began to dawn on Junpei, along with a pressing question.
How do you know all this?
Come on, man, I told you, I finally got my memory back.
No, that's not what I mean. I'm trying to ask you why you knew all this stuff in the first place, before you forgot it.
Seven rubbed the scar on his chin.
You really want to know?
Of course.
Me too.
Snake was the only one who didn't voice any sort of agreement. He looked at Junpei as if he was simply waiting to see where Seven's sudden recovery might take them.
This is gonna take a while. Hell, it'll probably take me a good 3 days to tell you everything.
Well, we don't have 3 days.
Just give us the short version, alright?
Short version, huh?
The big man pulled off his hat and scratched his head. He made a face and put his hat back on. My reading is so bad. I'm so sorry.
Alright, fine. I'll give it a shot. No promises, though.
Like, it literally feels like my tongue is disconnected from the rest of my head and mouth. It's so weird. Junpei and Clover nodded earnestly.
I'm a detective. It's a little awkward to say this about myself, but you could probably consider me a lone wolf type. I hold to my own code, as I think doing what's right is more important than doing what you're told. That's why I followed my gut that night. A slim lead brought me to the wharf. It was 9 years ago. The wharf had been cold as fuck, and I could barely see squat. I was investigating a mess of kidnappings, all of them children. It all had one thing in common. A history of visits to one particular hospital. A hospital under the management of Cradle Pharmaceuticals. And my investigation had turned up evidence that Cradle had been involved in the kidnappings. After a little sweet talking, I managed to finally get a real lead from someone inside Cradle. My source told me this.
Tonight, a ship is set to take the children to a large passenger liner docked offshore.
So I headed to the wharf. From the shadows, I searched the harbor until I found the ship he was talking about. There was
Oops.
a bunch of movement near it. Men in black suits, many of them carrying large bags. The bags. There was something about the way they moved as they were carried. No doubt about it. There were human beings in those bags. I moved before I realized it. I came out of hiding with my gun already in my hand.
Don't move.
I felt metal touch the back of my head.
Drop the gun. I could kill you right now. It'd be easy to get away with it, too. Just tie an anchor to your feet, and no one would find you for a week. And what you want? The fish here would love a meal.
He kept digging the cold metal thing into my skull. There was nothing I could do. I did what he said and laid my gun on the ground. Then suddenly, there was a sharp pain in my neck. A needle.
Alright, this is all the same.
That was my last thought. My face hit cold concrete. I was out like a light after that. I woke up on a hard floor. Damn it. Shit, my head hurts. I did a quick once-over of the room. Where am I? A small, shabby bed, a dirty sink, a toilet with no privacy. I'd seen it countless times as a cop. I'm in a cell, huh? Facing the toilet was a door set into the wall. I was still pretty woozy, but I made my way over to it. I pushed and pulled on it, but... It won't open. Not like I expected much else. Would be dumb enough to put me in a cell and leave it unlocked. Threw myself against the door a few times, but it wouldn't budge. I knew it. I gave up and made my way back to the bed, and sat down. I sat there for a very, very long time. Who knows how long. Then, I heard a faint voice. The voice was far away. I couldn't understand what it was saying, but I could hear one. It was pretty high, probably a little kid. Huh? No, it was several. I hear 5, or 6, maybe more. Where? Where are they coming from? I pressed my ear to the wall and tried to listen through it. No, that's not it. Left. It's coming from under the bed? I hauled on the metal frame and flipped the thing over. And there it was. The bed had hidden an air vent under it. The hole in the wall was covered by a metal grate. I dropped flat on the floor and peered through the grate. I couldn't see shit, but I knew it in my gut. This was where those voices were coming from. Hold on. Why are there kids here? But then what my inside man told me popped into my head.
Tonight, a ship is set to take the children to a large passenger liner docked offshore.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Am I on that ship? It didn't matter. All I knew was I had to get to those kids. I checked out the metal grate. Could I fit? I stuck my fingers in and grabbed it. And then... Yeah! How do you like that, you son of a bitch? I finally got the damn thing off. Sweat was dripping down my face, so I wiped it off and crawled inside. The first bit or so was tight. I had a wriggle on my belly. It wind up eventually, and there was space for me to crawl along on my hands and knees. I went from crawling like a worm in dirt to skittering like a bug. Couldn't say it was much better, but I'd take what I could get. And when I'd been in the thing long enough to start wondering where it'd take me, a massive sound nearly scared the piss out of me. It was like a heavy metal door had just been slammed shut. Then there was a voice. What? I wasn't sure what it meant, but anything with incinerator is bad news. Then, almost as if that was a cue, I heard a mess of young-sounding voices. A bunch of them were straight up screaming in terror. And all the sounds together made a howl that made the hair on my neck stand straight up. Damn it! What the hell is going on here? I scrambled through the duct as fast as I could. I made a giant racket, but I didn't care at that point. I soon found a metal door on the left side of the duct. The kids were screaming on the other side. I found it. I yanked the handle and threw the door open. I almost ripped the metal off its hinges. What the hell is this place? I couldn't believe what I saw. The room had a dome up top, and there had to be about 9 walls, all the same size. Up in the ceiling was an upside-down funnel, almost like a chimney. I looked down. There they were. The kids I'd been searching for.
Bruh. Okay, I'm gonna guess who these are. So it looks like, June over there. Kinda. But that would mean, is that Santa there? That would be weird. Wouldn't they be separated? And then there is, I think on the far left is probably Lotus's kid. And then, like, the closest one with the silver hair, that's probably Snake. Yeah, look at those pale-ass hands. Who else could that be?
They all gawked up at me, suddenly silent. For the moment, from surprise and fear. Scared of the room or me, I couldn't tell. Probably both, actually. Not like I can blame them running into a mug like this when they're already scared shitless. I snorted at my own dig at myself and turned to the kids. Don't worry, kids, I'm not your enemy. I'm one of the good guys. All of them stood there, frozen. Well, except one. He was a boy, slightly older than the others, in a private school uniform.
Who the hell are you?
He stepped forward and glared at me suspiciously. I'm a detective. I'm here to rescue you. It looked like they relaxed some the second I got the words out.
How are you gonna help us?
Where's the exit?
There isn't one. The doors we came in through won't open, and the door over there...
He kinda cut himself off. I think he was considering something before he changed his mind.
Anyway, there's no point. We can't all get out of here. If we don't get out of here, we're gonna be burned to death.
Burned to death?
Can't you hear it? That voice said the incinerator's gonna start up, so...
Oh god.
The voice spoke again.
Incineration will begin in 15 minutes.
They only had 15 minutes. I looked back down at the kids. Looks like a good 20 or 30 feet to the floor. No way I could pull them up. Too big of a distance for any of us to reach. What the hell was I gonna do? But then I got an idea. Wait right there. I'm gonna be right back.
What? Where is he going? Are you just gonna leave us here?
These voices are quite funny to
They
me.
just got frightened again. I'm not the best at that kind of thing, but I tried to reassure them with a smile. Don't worry, all right? I'll be back, I promise. So just stay calm and wait right there. Got it? I didn't wait to hear them respond. There wasn't time. I had to hurry. Well, as fast as a guy could on his hands and knees. Didn't take me long to get back to my cell. Still no way out of there, but I had a plan. I needed something from the room.
Why are you showing me the toilet as you say this? It's a
When I
bit
got it, I
scary.
dove back into the hole and took off towards the incinerator. Then... Sorry to keep you waiting, guys. I tipped out the doorway and dropped down the rope I brought with me. Back in the cell, I'd torn the bed sheets into strips and tied them together to make a rope. It was sloppy, but it got the job done. All right, just tie that around yourself, okay? I'll pull you up one at a time.
Right.
Wait a sec. Something was off. There were more of you before. Where'd the rest of you go? The boy in the uniform answered.
I let them go on ahead. We opened the number 9 door and they left.
What? You're telling me you opened that door?
That's what I said.
Then what the hell are you doing here?
We couldn't go with them.
Why not?
Look, the only people who can go through the numbered door.
He was in the middle of explaining when...
Incineration will begin in 5 minutes.
The wall shook a bit from the voice bouncing around.
Look, that can wait, all right? Just get us out of here.
Right! I grabbed onto the rope. The first one I pulled up was a girl with a ponytail. Next was a girl with a red necktie. A boy in a jacket came after. He said he'd climb up on his own. The boy in the uniform was the last up. Like the other kid, he climbed up the rope himself. He looked pretty scrawny, but I guess he was stronger than he looked. He moved fast, but when he was almost to me, we heard some knocking. Everyone looked at the door. It had a thick, square window set into it. On the other side, an angry face was staring in.
God damn it! What's going on here?
Oh, that's
Why
freaky.
is the room empty? Where the hell are those fucking kids?
I don't know why that was funny to me.
The door opened, and a man stepped in looking half mad with fury. I recognized his face. I saw him many times in photos during my investigation. The man's name was Gintaro Hongo, the CEO of Cradle Pharmaceuticals. Hongo saw the boy hanging from the rope.
Yeah!
It was like he was an animal. He lunged for the rope. Hurry!
I know!
The boy in the uniform booked it up the rope.
You son of a bitch! Get back here, you little shit!
15 feet. 10. The second I could reach the kid, I grabbed him. I hauled him up and tossed him into the duct behind me.
No! No!
Wow, I'm just thinking about how, considering this is also how he died in the other ending. Man.
Hongo had lost it. His face didn't even look human. It was like the bastard pulled off his fake face. He was really a terrifying devil or some kind of damn monster. I quickly reeled in the rope, leaving a furious Hongo yelling at me from the floor.
You fucking bastard! You won't get away with this! How dare you compromise this experiment!
Experiment? What experiment?
Incineration will begin in 1 minute.
Hey, old man! What the hell are you doing? Hurry up!
The boy in the uniform was trying to get my attention. I may have thrown a salute in the raging asshole's face before I closed the door behind me. No point to going back to the cell, so we went down the other direction instead. After about 30 feet, we came across another duct on the left. This one was heading down. Everybody nodded and took turns sliding down it. The duct emptied us out into a narrow hallway. There was a door on either side. The one on the left was a normal double door, but the one on the right was familiar. It had black and yellow stripes, and a device next to it on the wall. A plate on it read, Incinerator. Incinerator?
Yeah, that's where we were.
It was the girl with the red tie who answered me. We were inside an incinerator?
Yeah, Hongo might still be there. It looks like it's been shut off, though.
Wait, what? If he's still in there,
Yeah, that's not good.
that meant we'd better. We gotta get out of here. Go to the other door, hurry! The kids started running, and I was close on their heels. On the other side of the door was a large spiral staircase. Run! Didn't need to tell them twice. We went up and up and up. Our feet pounded the steps, our arms pumping fast. We went round and round and round. The devil was on our tail. The stairway kept going. We passed a couple of landings when the boy in the uniform suddenly spoke.
Something's up. Akane's not catching up to us.
Akane?
My kid's sister. The girl with the red necktie.
Akane. I didn't remember seeing that name on the list of missing kids.
Hey! Akane!
He kept his hands around his mouth and yelled.
Maybe we outran her.
The boy in the uniform skidded to a stop. I stopped too, and so did the other two kids. When did we do that?
Well, we passed a couple big rooms on the way here. Maybe she took a rest in one of them?
No, that's impossible.
Sorry, Grandpa. You keep going. I gotta go look for her downstairs.
He turned to go.
Hey, kid, wait! God damn it, I said wait!
I don't think the kid even heard me. Fuck! I spun around to the boy in the jacket and the girl with the ponytail.
I'm going after him. You two keep going, all right? You got it?
The girl nodded and ran up the stairs. But the boy...
I'm going with you.
I'm sorry, but that voice line was really funny.
I didn't have time to argue. I just nodded and took off down the stairs. I could hear him following me. We ran all the way to the bottom floor, calling for her. Akane was nowhere to be found.
God damn it, where the hell did she go?
I could tell the kid was frustrated, and then suddenly...
Help me! Somebody help me!
I
Oh,
heard
God.
a girl's voice.
Akane!
The boy in the uniform threw open the door and leapt into the hallway by the incinerator. We rushed in after him. I couldn't for the life of me believe what we were seeing. That bastard Hongo had Akane by the arm and was forcing her into the incinerator.
That is just crazy.
Come on, goddammit, move!
And that bracelet looks like it says 5.
No, I don't want to! Let me go, please! Let go of me!
She planted her feet squarely on the floor and was struggling to get away. But Hongo was bigger and stronger. She wasn't gonna win.
Akane!
My brother roared with anger and charged toward Hongo.
Help me!
Ah! You're too late, idiot!
Oh my god.
Hongo lifted Akane bodily into the air and threw her, still fighting him, into the incinerator.
I've noticed they use the word bodily a lot in this game.
Before we could even blink, Hongo had leapt through the door after her. We saw him land inside. And then, the door slammed shut. We ran to the door. We did everything we could think of to get the thing open. But
Ah! Fuck! It's no use! The goddamn thing won't move an inch!
he started slamming his fists against the door. He was close to shattering his knuckles with how hard he pounded on it.
Akane! Akane! Are you okay?
You came back!
Her voice was muffled, but all of us could hear the sheer terror in it.
What should I do? I think I'm trapped in here!
Where's Hongo?
He went out the other door!
What?
Warning. Warning. Emergency incineration command has been acknowledged. Automatic incineration will take place in 18 minutes.
What? So, I'm thinking about, how in that shower room, Santa was actually talking about something like this, and then he was really upset that we weren't listening, about how, when your body gets to a certain temperature, it can't, like, stuff starts dying, and you can't go back from that. And Junpei was like, yeah, I don't really care, and then he seemed, like, upset about that, and now this is making me think of that.
Please evacuate the incinerator immediately. Repeat. Emergency incineration command has been acknowledged.
Are you fucking kidding me? It's the same damn thing!
Are you there?
Yeah, we're here. Just hang on, alright? We're gonna figure out a way to save you.
His words would have seemed like a sick joke to her if she'd been able to see how white and bloodless his face was right then.
This is messed up, man.
Incineration will begin in 17 minutes.
Please! Please help me! I'm really, really scared! I don't want to die, please! I don't want to die! I don't want to die!
It's gonna be alright. I'll figure something out. I promise. I promise, okay? You hear me? I promise!
It was torture listening to her sobbing on the other side of the door. Her brother was nearly crying himself. He could only stand there, fists clenched so tight his knuckles were white.
It was silent. All they could hear was the creaking of the boat as it shifted in the water. They waited and waited, but Seven didn't continue.
What happened then?
Junpei couldn't wait any longer. He had to know. Seven looked at the floor.
Come on, man. Put yourself in my shoes. It doesn't end good. You think I want to remember that?
Then...
Yeah. Shit. If I'd known it was gonna be like this, I almost wish I hadn't remembered.
Seven shook his head, but there was something Junpei had to know.
Hey, are you sure?
Huh?
Look, I don't want to ask this either, but there's something I don't get. So if you could just tell me, did that girl, Akane, really...
Seven stared straight ahead at nothing.
Yeah, I'm sure. There wasn't anything we could do. After a while, the countdown ended, and we heard something... burning. The fire stopped, but we still didn't move. Me and the jacket kid were frozen. The boy in the uniform collapsed as if he couldn't hold himself up anymore. A few minutes passed. The door opened. The boy in the uniform tripped over his own feet running in. We followed, too numb to speak. The air in the incinerator was hot. Every breath made my lungs feel like they were on fire. It was like standing on hot asphalt. And in the middle of the room, there it lay.
Oh my god.
The kid's legs were shaking so bad, I don't know how he managed to walk. I couldn't see his face, but his body somehow looked empty. Finally, he reached it. He fell to his knees as his legs gave out on him. And then...
Junpei felt a cold lump form in the pit of his stomach. A feeling of sickening anticipation washed over him. He could feel his body shivering. He desperately did not want to know the answer he feared he knew already, but he had to ask. He had to know for sure.
Can I ask you one more thing?
What's that?
The girl, Akane. What was her last name?
What does it matter to you?
Just tell me, okay? Please?
Seven looked at Junpei curiously and ran his tongue quickly over his dry lips.
Kurashiki. Her name was Akane Kurashiki.
Something inside of Junpei stopped. He had no more words left. He had no more Junpei left. It was just a shell of flesh and bone. Seven turned to Snake.
You were there that day, weren't you? The tall kid in the jacket. That was you, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. You are correct, Detective.
Junpei's mind was blank, withdrawn from the world. Somewhere far away, he could hear Seven and Snake talking.
Don't misunderstand me. I told you before how Zero threatened me. There was nothing I could do. I couldn't say anything about what happened 9 years ago.
So you're saying you're not working for Zero, right?
Of course not.
Clover, what about you?
Hey, come on! You really think I'm working with Zero? I told you before, you idiot! I was in Nevada, in Building Q. I did hear that a detective rescued the kids on the boat, but I didn't know it was you.
Her surprise seemed to be genuine. Yeah, I've noticed that she's usually a really, really bad liar. Seven regarded Clover for a moment and rubbed his shin thoughtfully.
Well, I guess I believe you.
Clover nodded.
All right, let me ask you another question.
He stuck his hands into his pockets and took a few steps. Then he stopped and turned to face them again.
Santa's real name is Aoi Kurashiki. He's Akane's brother. You know that?
No, I didn't. Did you?
Well, yes. I know Aoi Kurashiki was her brother, but I didn't know he was Santa. At least not from the beginning. 9 years ago, he was in the middle of puberty. His voice is entirely different now.
Didn't really sound that different, but that's okay.
I'm ashamed to say that even my exceptional hearing wasn't able to make that connection. As such, I had no reason to think Santa was Aoi.
When did you figure it out?
Clover told me that Santa might have been one of the subjects of the initial experiment. It was only a short while ago, while we were leaving the library. When she told me that, I had a feeling.
Santa is Aoi? Akane Kurashiki, June's brother?
That spark caught flame in Junpei's leaden mind, and the fog began to clear. Like an engine beginning to turn, images and thoughts began to coalesce in his mind, coming faster and faster, forming bigger images, bigger thoughts. Junpei blinked. It was back.
There's still a lot we don't know. I mean, like a lot. But there is one thing I think we can say we know.
What's that?
The body we found in the shower room. It had to be Nijisaki, dressed up to look like Snake.
What?
Come on, man, what kind of detective are you? You didn't figure that out already?
Hey, go easy on me, man. I just got my memory back, all right? Cut me some slack.
Well, if he is, the 3 murders make sense then, don't they?
Yeah, that's right. Murder. Kubota blew himself up, but that was murder too.
So why did these murders take place?
If Junpei is correct, and the body in the shower room was Nijisaki's, that means all of the people who were murdered were involved with the creation of the Nonary project. Kubota, the person who conducted the actual experiments. Nijisaki, Hongo's assistant. Musashido, the man who financed the project.
You mean this was all just revenge? Santa is Zero. He's getting revenge for the death of his sister. That's why he killed them.
No, I don't think Santa actually murdered anyone.
In fact, Junpei didn't think he knew. He couldn't explain why or how, but he had no doubt that Santa had killed no one. Perhaps the madness of the last several hours was finally driving him insane, but Junpei had ceased to be surprised at his sudden knowledge, and had even begun to accept it.
If I'm right, then it's not hard to figure out who the next victim's gonna be, is it? I'm pretty sure I don't have to tell you.
Yes.
Yep.
Right.
Snake, Clover, and Seven all nodded.
The next target will be Gentaro Hongo.
The person who planned the Nonary project.
In other words, Ace.
There was a moment of silence,
What?
and then the room shook. From far away, they heard the sudden rush of water.
What the hell's going on here?
It must be 6 a.m. Our time is up.
Shit!
Come on, we need to get out of here.
How?
In the drawer that had held the picture was a key card. Oh, I thought the picture itself was going to be the key card for some reason. Junpei grabbed it.
I'm betting this sucker opens the exit. Come on, let's go.
New material has been added to the file screen. Sure, let's look at it. Key card with a 0 in the middle of it. Okay. Let's see. What's new here? Picture taken 9 years ago. Okay. Cool. Alright, let's get the heck out, man. And then I'm probably going to save and end this recording because my god, that was a long flashback. Even when I was like, yeah, it's gonna be long. Junpei, look! It's unlocked! Yeah, now we can go back to the library. Hurry up, Junpei, we don't have time. Let's go. Alright, let's go. Alright, low-res door opening animation. And did I find it? Yeah, I found it. Somehow. And let me see now. I've been recording for like 1,000,000 years. What do you mean I'm only on this scene? What? Okay. Well, it's looking like it's gonna be way longer than I expected to finish this game. At least a few more episodes if I had to guess, unless they're very short scenes here. Let me check my recording time real quick. Yep, it is definitely about time I wrap this up. Wow. So, a lot of stuff I already knew, some stuff I didn't. I'll have to sleep on it, and I'll probably have a lot of time to think. Oh my god, I don't know if I can record tomorrow night, or the night after. And probably not the night after that too. I'm gonna go insane thinking about this game. Because, you know, I have a trip over the weekend. It is currently, well, right now it's Friday the 10th, but it's like 1 a.m. So, yeah, wow. So I'm leaving tomorrow, technically, 2 sleeps away. And then I'll be gone another night where I am at, and then I'll be back on Sunday. And then I don't know if I'll have energy when I get back, but man, I'll at least have to take a break for like 2 nights, maybe 3. Well, this is a good time that I have like a bunch of stuff pre-recorded. Man, this is crazy. Okay. Again, thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you in the next one. Whenever that one will be recorded. Goodbye for now.